Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm really excited because I am going to get a video up for Friday. I'm actually filming maybe 2 or 3 videos today. I got a ton of stuff done yesterday and I found, while my husband's at work and then he's getting ready to go, I might as well just get some videos out of the way. So if I do look a little bit similar in my next couple videos, I do apologize, but like I said, I really want to keep my schedule because I promised you guys on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays I would have videos up for you. So we will just get into the video. Today I am doing a review of the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This foundation has gotten a ton of hype, and I mean a ton. Everyone says how absolutely amazing it is, and I was like, okay, it is a drugstore foundation. Yes, I love my drugstore foundations, but one, I've never been a fan of foundations in the squeezy tube, and I had so many, I wasn't sure if it would live up to its hype. So I bought it for myself because I had some coupons, so I was like, you know what, might as well and do a review on it so that you can see my thoughts. So I did go into this with a little bit of a negative attitude. I don't suggest doing that, but I'm actually kind of glad I did this time because I was actually blown away. The first thing I would like to say is picking your color is very, very difficult because one, it's drugstore, so you can't really like test it on the back of your hand, and two, because the color on the front, it's almost similar. Like, so you think you could see through this, it's almost similar. They all look almost the same, so it's so hard. So you really have to just kind of like guess. So that is a downfall of this foundation. I really don't like that it's so hard to pick a color. At least with L'Oreal True Match, you can see the actual color in the bottle, so it's a little bit easier. I think this is the actual color, but they're just so similar looking on the packaging. So that is definitely a downfall, but I did get lucky and I did grab my color. My color is in shell beige. They do have interesting colors, like I'm very light skinned, so normally I would have to go for like ivory or something, but I did get shell beige this time and it was absolutely perfect. So I got lucky in that. Anyway, so this claims it's a 24-hour foundation, demi matte finish, air light, oil free. So, definitely oil free. I don't feel myself getting oily throughout the day. I do stay matte. Okay, so the thing about demi matte is it claims to be the most natural finish of all, and I do notice a difference. I do have matte foundations and they tend to really stick to whatever's on your face. But I do notice, and I think that's why I love this foundation so much, I do notice when I put it on, like my skin, not trying to like brag or anything, but my skin looks flawless. So I am using the foundation today, and this right here, this discoloration, that is actually something on my actual skin, and no amount of anything will like fix that. I don't know what it is. It's driving me nuts. But anyway, so this is a close-up of my skin with the foundation on, and it does give a very natural finish, so I would agree that it is a demi matte. I did have to look up what demi matte was because I'd never heard of it before. I've heard of matte and I've heard of like dewy foundations, but I'd never heard of demi matte. So I looked it up and I would have to agree. I actually looked it up after I tried it because when I put the foundation on, I was like, okay, well, this doesn't look like fully matte to me. What is this? And I loved how flawless it looked on the skin. And so then I looked it up, I was like, well, that's why it's demi matte. So, anyways, moving on from that, so it keeps the texture of your skin very natural. It does show, I like it when you can kind of see someone's pores, and not in a bad way, but when the skin looks like skin. I love that. It's one of my favorite things, and this foundation gives me that. So I really love this foundation for that. The consistency is, it's not too thick, it's not too creamy. It's a really good consistency. A little bit goes a long way. It blends in very nicely, and it doesn't take a long time to blend in. I apply this foundation pretty quickly. I've applied it both with a beauty sponge and with a brush. I personally like a beauty sponge better, mainly just because the beauty sponge, it keeps moisture in your skin. The problem I have with applying with a brush is it soaks up so much product, so I do use more product when I use a brush, but when I do use my beauty blender or beauty sponge, I do get better coverage with this. So I do suggest applying it with a beauty sponge, but you can use both. I've used both and they both look great. I did use a brush today, which could be why it's a little bit uneven. It could have been like my horrible blending skills, who knows. Anyways, so the cost depends on when you get it. I would say this is pretty pricey for a drugstore foundation, but it is worth it because it's very comparable to high-end foundations, I feel. So I'm not going to complain about the price. I do complain about CVS for cranking up about $3, but you know, that's CVS for you. So the price is more expensive for a drugstore, but it's worth it because it is so good. Now, waterproof wise, it doesn't claim to be waterproof, but I have found that because I'm pregnant, you know, emotions fly everywhere. You start bawling your eyes out at a commercial of pizza or something. So I have cried a few times when wearing this foundation, and I was so amazed because every time, and I mean every time I cry with foundation on, you start to see like the streaks of like the tears and everything. This didn't happen. This foundation didn't budge. In fact, after I was done crying and I just like dabbed like the water off my face, it literally looked like I put my makeup on 2 hours ago. So this really gets a big old thumbs up when it comes to that. It says wear up to 24 hours. I did wear this to bed one time because I want to test the foundation out. And it didn't look like I just applied it the next morning, but it still looked really good. It still looked like I had my makeup on, you know, from that day, and it looked like a normal wear of makeup. So that was good. I still maintained all my coverage and everything. The redness around my mouth was still gone and everything. So it does have pretty good wear. And then it has about medium to high coverage. But I think it also depends on your skin. I don't have acne, so I can't put an opinion towards that on how it deals with acne when it comes to coverage and everything, but I do have discoloration and it evens that out. So yeah, I would say it's a medium to high coverage. It does claim to be medium coverage, but it's definitely buildable if you would like more coverage. It doesn't feel heavy. Like, it doesn't really feel like I'm wearing foundation. The only thing heavy, I need a forklift for these eyelashes. I'm serious. I'm trying the double ups and they are crazy. Anyways, so yeah, it feels very natural on the skin, and it just gives you a really flawless look. My overall thoughts, I really do love this foundation. I would say it is my favorite drugstore foundation now. I've tried a lot of drugstore foundations. My favorite one before was the Revlon Color Stay, which I do love, but this one kind of beats it. So I really do like this. I don't like the packaging. I've never been a fan of the squeezy tubes, but I think this is something I can definitely get over. I know it's supposed to be more, what's the word? It gets less bacteria in because, you know, with the one with the caps and everything, when it's open, bacteria can get in everything. But it's supposed to be cleaner, but I don't like how it looks. It's not cute. I like when my makeup looks very chic and very pretty and everything. I know that sounds totally crazy, but half of what I judge stuff off of with makeup is the packaging. So don't like the packaging, but I do love this product. So yes, that is my full thoughts on this. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it about an 8. I knock off 1 point because of the packaging and another point because picking your color is so hard, and every time I've watched people talk about this foundation, they've said that also getting their color is so hard. But once you get your proper color, this is a really, really, really good foundation. I absolutely love it. I highly suggest it to anyone. If you are big into high-end foundations, you're not really into drugstore foundations, I feel like this foundation would change your mind. So yeah, that is me. If it is a video, I really just wanted to come on here and give you a full review of the foundation. Now that I've been trying it for about a week or a week and a half. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a big old thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know in the comments if you've tried the foundation and what you think of it. I'm really curious about everyone else's thoughts on this foundation. Also, don't forget to follow all my social media. I have all my links down below. I do post makeup posts Monday through Friday, excluding tomorrow because I'm going to be gone. But other than that, subscribe if you enjoyed this video so that you don't miss any more of my videos. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.